Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another video. So this week I'm taking you along on a hunt around a 1940s yard, and there was a lot of cool stuff to be found there, including a few things a little bit older than the house. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Finally got something a little bit older. This one was way down deep, and it looks like a key of some sort. That side is blank, but it looks like it's been here a long time. Let's see what the other side has. Just a serial number, but it's still a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So this was a perfect 62. Look at that, way down deep. That's a nickel, and it looks smooth, and that is a buffalo nickel. And it looks super slick, so we may not get a date off of this one. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit off camera, and if I pull a date, I'll loop you back in. So here's the buffalo nickel all cleaned up. It is worn slick, so no date readable, but still a cool find. But let's see if we get something else. Well, this one was insanely deep, probably as deep as my pinpointer, if not a little bit more. Check that out. That is a super green penny down in the sandy soil there, and I believe I see a headdress, meaning that is going to be an Indian head penny. So this park was put in the 1930s, so this is a little bit older than I was expecting, and what a beautiful coin that is. Nice green patina. Let's see what we have for a date on the front. Wow, beautiful clean wipe there. 1895 is going to be the date on it, so that is a super cool find. I'll certainly take that, so let's see if we get something else. Well, this one is giving me a little bit of deja vu. Way down deep again, probably 8-9 inches. That's another green penny. And I think I can see the wreath already. Look at that. Indian head penny number 2 for today in the 1930s park. Beautiful condition once again. This one looks like it's got a date of 1902. Let's see if I can clear that up for you. Yeah, look at that, 1902. So I will take another Indian head penny. So in the pouch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. So I'm not normally one to show the shotgun head stamps I dig, but the sandy soil in this park is just phenomenal with the patina on these things. But here's 2 that I dug. The first one's a UMC Company Nitro Club. The other one is a challenge with a really cool floral design on it. But these both date to the late 1800s, so super cool finds. So let's see if we get something else. So I've moved into a yard across the street, and look at that down there. That is a green penny. I see Lincoln, so probably a wheat penny, hopefully a wheat penny at least. Let's see what the back has. Yeah, that is going to be a wheat penny, and that is in pretty good condition. Let's see what we have for a date on it. Not much that I can see. Looks like it might be a 40s or 50s, but if it's an older date, I'll loop you back in. If not, let's see if we get something else. So here's yet another extremely deep penny, and this one, look at that, 1 cent. So we have a wheat penny again, another one in super nice condition. Maybe this one will have an older date. The last one was in the 40s. This one's got a date of 1944, so still a cool find though. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this one was super deep once again, and would you look at that? Yet another super green penny. This one had Indian numbers, and I think, do I see a wreath? No, I do not. I see 1 cent. So that is a wheat penny, probably a pretty old one with the depth, and look at that, 1919 with, I believe, an S mint mark maybe, but that is a super cool find. It's over 100 years old, so let's see if we get something else. Well, this one was down a little bit deeper, and I thought it had an off sound. That is a key. And now something to add is next to this there were a couple other coin-like targets, so I'm thinking maybe some sort of pocket spill. This does have a vintage look to it, and it is a Cole National brand, and I know this style. It dates to like the 50s or 60s, so right about the time frame of the house. So that's a super cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Well, would you look at that? There was another signal right next to that last key, and wouldn't you know it, that is another key. This one is another vintage one, and this one is a General Motors key. So this one actually dates to the late 40s, so that is a super cool find. It will have some silver wash on it, but let's see if we get something else. Well, this is another pretty deep penny. I just knocked it down out of the sidewall. And I think I see 1 cent, so that is another wheat penny, I believe number 4 for this yard. Let's see what the date is. And it looks like I hit that one pretty good. And the date is not coming through all too well, but it is still a wheat penny, and if it's an older date, I'll loop you back in. If not, let's see if we get something else. Well, would you look at that. After pulling 4 nails out of this hole, Look at that. Got a little shiny. That is a mercury dime. Probably going to be a newer date. No mint mark that I can see. 1941, so we will just rub this one. Definitely a common date. There it is, 1941. And here's the back of it. No mint mark, but that is an awesome find. I will take it. So in the pouch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. Oh, we've got another penny in the hole. This one, I'm pretty sure I see 1 cent on it. Do I? I think I just barely see it poking through. Let's give it a pinch rub and see if anything else comes through. Yeah, that is going to be another wheat penny. And this one, it looks like it's going to have a date, though. I believe I see 1952 or 1957, but still a wheat penny. Let's see if we get something else. So here's just a quick look at all of the modern keys I have dug today. A lot more than usual. The 2 silvery looking ones were in a spill, and then this one was on its own, but they're interesting. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap-up from my hunt at a park as well as a yard across the street from the park. So there's a few finds that will not be in this wrap-up, notably the 1919 wheat penny and the 2 key spill. Those were left with the homeowner, but here's what I held on to. I got a few modern keys as well as 1 older key with some silver wash, 2 late 1800s era shotgun head stamps. Onto the wheat pennies, I got a 1944D, a 45, a 50, and a 57. Onto the older coins, I got 2 Indian head pennies. The dates on these are 1902 and 1895. And beautiful condition on both of these. Here's the back of those coins. I also got onto 1 dateless buffalo nickel. Here's the back of that one. And 1 little silver to send me home, a 1941 mercury dime. Then here is the back of that one. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.